Oh, fuck. I feel it appropriate to start with a giant yawn since I slept all day. See? I'm not sure if I've ever shown you how creepy my back porch can be when it gets dark. So I fall asleep all day. I blame Ref, by the way, because he was like all on my arm, like all day long. Ugh, I was awake at some point. I was even out of the chair. I don't know what happened. And then I fell back asleep. I got up, I moved around. I thought I woke up. Nope, out again. Because see, like that is, it's fucking creepy when you wake up. Ugh. Especially like on days I work. That'll freak you out. I was just like, oh my god, what time is it? What day is it? I don't even know. But I do know that today is Friday, June the 16th. Because I just looked at it on my phone so that I would be informed. Because I want to be informed for you. Ugh. Sentences. I love them. But you're here for cat hairs everywhere. Excuse me. Took some drink of Coca-Cola vanilla. But you are here for... this is what you want to know. This is why you're here. More Oreos. You're crazy. You're crazy, Oreo. I don't know about you anymore. Jelly donut Oreos. I was actually going to do these yesterday. But of course, I forgot to buy them. And I forgot about them actually last night, too. It's a turkey. Don't make turkey-flavored Oreos, Oreo. Don't. Or do. I'll buy them. I'm going to be honest. I would buy them. I would try them. So, now we're going to get turkey-flavored Oreos. Not really. I'm not influential whatsoever. So, nobody gives a shit. But yes, I was going to buy these yesterday. I forgot, and I almost forgot last night until I walked by them. Again, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to buy those. Now, I'm interested because it doesn't really show, I guess, the jelly donut part is supposed to be that there's jelly in the middle of the cream with jelly flavored center. Flavor cream artificially flavored, because I'm not really sure what part of it is going to be donutty, you know? Because we have the regular, like maybe if they came up with a soft cookie to put the cream and the jelly in, but I think it's just, is it really an Oreo at that point? I guess it is, because they have the ice cream sandwiches, and the ice cream sandwiches have the softer, you know, thing. That's still an Oreo, if I'm remembering correctly. Blah, blah, blah. So maybe they should have done something like that. I don't know. But I guess as long as we get the taste of the jelly, and they could have done a couple different things with this. They could have that smells like something. I'm never prepared for this. What does that smell? Maybe it smells like a donut. Maybe it does. I'm trying to shove it up my nose. They could have done like a grape. That looks like a thing from a game or something. But they could have done like grape, they could have done strawberry. They could do many different variations of this for a jelly flavored donut, but at least it won't squish out like most jelly donuts do. You definitely taste the jelly. The grapey part of it. It actually tastes a lot like if you ever had didn't they have like wild grape Pop-Tarts, or maybe like the berry Pop-Tarts, wild berry Pop-Tarts? It tastes a lot like that, honestly. I don't know if there's like like I said, much of a donut-y flavor. There might be kind of a syrupy flavor, maybe, kind of like a little, maybe like a little glaze sort of flavor in there, maybe. But mostly, I definitely taste the, I assume it's grape. Maybe it is some kind of berry. I don't really know. But I definitely taste that for sure. On top of that. Maybe that's kind of what I'm smelling. Maybe they'll smell like donuts. I don't know. Smell like something. But yeah, there's definitely the it might have been one of their limited flavors. I still have a box of them up there in my cabinet. Because they could be old. Here, look at my creepy background and my ash as I walk away. Real quick. Because it might have been a limited flavor or something. But I'm pretty sure they had great Pop-Tarts at one point. I have orange cream, gingerbread, chocolate banana split, rainbow cookie sandwich, cherry turnover, cookies and cream, marshmallow hot chocolate, pumpkin pie, confetti cake, PB&J strawberry, and wild cherry. Oh, wait, what are these? Blueberry muffin. Aha! You all know I'm disgusting, so you've seen the videos of me sniffing my old milk. And yeah, I knew at some point today I had 11 minutes of taping time. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I knew they had great Pop-Tarts at one point. Now, these expired in December 11th of 2010. You know how I do. We just discussed this as I was heading back over here. So, it was a very long time ago when they had these. But here's empirical evidence. Proof that they did have grape Pop-Tarts at one point. Many, many, many years ago. So maybe that's the kind of... I don't know if any of you have ever had a chance to try those, if you got a chance to try those. But that's kind of the flavor flav I'm getting out of these. I don't have a ridiculously large clock. I do not even have an averagely sized cock. Totally different topic in another video. Giant clock to hang around my neck. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything comparable to those, since I don't know how... It says new flavor, it doesn't say limited flavor. I don't know how widespread those grape Pop-Tarts were. See, sometimes it's handy to keep this shit around, because then people are like, I don't believe you, and I'll be like, bitch, please, you know? I don't necessarily know that there's anything comparable to that. Do they still have grape Pop-Tarts or something grapely flavored? I don't know. I haven't actually bought Pop-Tarts in a while. Obviously. Some of the boxes in there are newer than that, I promise. They're still old, but they're newer than 2010. Unfortunately, I guess if you've never had a grape Pop-Tart, and you can imagine what a great Pop-Tart might taste like. Um, Comparable, I guess, to, because they still have the wild berry ones, right? It's somewhat comparable to that taste, I guess. So if you can imagine what a great Pop-Tart would taste like, it kind of has that flavor. And I think the having the white cookie instead of the, I'm more a fan of the white cookie, honestly. I've talked about my cookie racism before. Um, I don't something about that. I've never really liked chocolate cake either, so I may have talked about my food racism as well. Um, but I think, in this case it kind of helps it because it almost gives it more of that, you know, like the sweetie glazed flavor. So you kind of get a sweetie kind of flavor from the, from the lighter cookie, and then of course, sweetie flavor from the cream itself, and then you get the, the grapey taste on top of that. So this is one of their cookies, because there's been some cookies that they've had before that have been like, I'm not really sure that tastes like what it's supposed to taste like. But the jelly donut Oreos, I mean, basically, I guess all you got to do is infuse it with a grapey sort of flavor, and you're done. Like, there's not really a whole lot of work to making a jelly donut flavored Oreo actually taste like a jelly donut. But at least they accomplish the task, I would say. So if you like kind of like grapey flavored, sort of maybe kind of berry-ish sort of flavored stuff, these Oreos will be good for you. And if you don't, I guess maybe try the next. Do you like turkey? They might make turkey Oreos. I don't know. Garbage Oreos. Ass-flavored Oreos. Let's not go that far. Turkey Oreos, that's kind of beyond the pale, as the phrase is coined. So maybe, if you start even thinking about that Oreo, maybe just rein it in. Simmer down now, okay? But yeah, they keep coming up with jelly donut flavored Oreos. Like, whoever is in charge of their crazy ass Oreo flavor team, like, you're doing a good job, because every time I think you're done, you're like, here's, jelly donut flavored Oreos, or like the Swedish fish flavored Oreos. I don't even know, like, there's all these different things, that they come up with. Ridiculous. Oh, excuse me. But these are a good one for me. I enjoy these. I don't know. It's late, obviously. We discussed that. It's like 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, goodness. So, the day is gone. I was actually considering going to Arby's today, and they have a Liger shake. Oh my god. I don't know if the one here in town does, because it's like orange and chocolate. Oh god, that sounds amazing. But I still want to try their pork belly sandwich. But yeah, I was intending to, like, go and like, get some lunch today, and I'm like, well, because I was hungry at one point. I'm like, I don't want to get so hungry that I'm not going to do the taste test video. Or not going to want to do the taste test video. And then I fell asleep anyway, so it didn't matter. Arby's isn't open at 10 o'clock. Well, maybe they actually are open at 10 o'clock at night. I don't know. It might just be drive-through, though. And I don't drive. I guess I could walk through. It's not that big a deal. I don't even know what they remodeled something. They might have given themselves more space in the parking lot, because it's a very tiny building. So the drive-through around it was very tiny as well. So maybe they gave themselves more space in the drive-through. I don't know. But that's Arby's, and you don't care. I mean, maybe you do. Who knows? But, anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. Maybe go back to bed. I don't know. I've been asleep all day. I don't want to... I have, a friend is having a barbecue tomorrow. So I'm going to go do that. He wants to play kickball, too, but, It's like, if you've ever seen the movie, The Faculty, Elijah Wood's character is kind of the nerdy, dorky kind of guy, and he's like, I don't I don't, something about, I don't think I should run unless I'm being chased, or something like that, you know? And of course they had to put the creepy thing in there, like, ooh, being chased, huh? I like the sound of that. You know, because he was talking to a specific character or whatever. I mean, it's an old movie, but no spoilers. Sort of spoilers. I don't know. You know. But, I mean, whether the person is, like, an alien or just being creepy, who knows? I don't even remember. It's been so long ago since I've actually seen that movie, but... Why am I talking about running? I don't know. Oh, kickball. Taryn wants to do kickball tomorrow, but I don't know how many people are into it. Especially since we're going to do it at, like the barbecue is going to be at, like, 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Like, it's going to be hot as fuck balls tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, nobody's going to want to, like, be physical. I don't even want to be physical. It's like, I could be a cheerleader. I don't wear any panties under my skirt, so... Speaking of balls, they're going to be in your face. I'm just saying. Careful. Careful what you wish for. So... Goodness. Ta-da! Little admendium to your Oreo video. My balls! You're always welcome. But anyway, I don't know. I know I just did the, whatever the budget was that I did yesterday. Horror block? Did I do horror block yesterday? I don't know. I can't remember. That was yesterday. So we still got, like, loot crate. Oh, it was my shirt. My shirt came in late yesterday. That's what it was. My loot shirt. So I should still have the loot crate this month. Possibly the loot. He's back. He's back. He wants to snuggle. Ref, you want to go back to bed? Yes. Yes, please. That's you, boo. That's you. Loot crate. Possibly the loot shirt. Loot tee this month. Who knows? I don't. And 2 weeks from tomorrow is the Chicago trip. It's so close. Oh, my friend T and I were talking about that. She's meant... oh my god, what the hell happened to that sentence? She was saying in a comment that she didn't realize Chicago was so close. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess I don't really think about it until it, like, hits you. But, because it's just like, I'm going to Chicago in 2 weeks. Ish. 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'll be asleep because we're leaving super early in the morning. So that's exciting. We're going to make it to Chicago this year, guys. It's going to be guys and gals, guys and dolls. It's going to be so exciting because we were supposed to go last year, but Sean switched jobs, so that did not happen. But I'm sure I'll mention that again on the actual Chicago Day video, so no repeating myself. Hopefully, if you were hoping for more Oreo-related content, if you were just here for the Oreo, and you're just watching me blah 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 on, it's like, who the fuck is this guy, and why has he not shut the fuck up? That's me, boo. That's me. So just sleeping all day. My brain just kind of goes in all the different directions. But anyway, that is what is coming up for you all soonish. And I'll see you for what I see you.